I fell in love with my college professor, and then found out his secret. I was 20 years old, halfway through my junior year at university, when I met Professor Hayes. He wasn't like the other professors. He was young, late 30s maybe, and taught modern poetry with this calm, magnetic energy that made everyone sit up and listen. The girls in class definitely noticed him, and yeah, I did too. I just never imagined he'd notice me back. It started innocently. He'd compliment my essays, say things like, "You write with maturity beyond your years," or "Your interpretations are intimate." At the time, I didn't think much of it. He was just being kind, right? But then the compliments got more personal. He started asking questions that had nothing to do with class, like what I was reading outside of coursework, what kind of poetry made me cry, or if I believed in soulmates. At first, I thought I was imagining it. I even told my roommate, "I think my professor's flirting with me," and she laughed, saying I was being dramatic. But then, one afternoon after class, he stopped me as I was packing my bag. He smiled and said, "You know, there's a cafe nearby that makes the best Turkish coffee. You should check it out sometime." I smiled back, trying to play it cool. "Maybe I will." He tilted his head. "Want to go now?" I froze. I knew it was a bad idea. It was unprofessional, probably unethical. But I said yes. That first coffee was casual, friendly. We talked about poetry, favorite books, even bad cafeteria food. But by the end of it, I wasn't thinking about literature. I was thinking about him. From there, things escalated quickly. We started meeting every Thursday afternoon, always off campus. I kept telling myself it was harmless, just two adults having coffee. But then he started touching my hand when he laughed, looking at me a second too long, and sending me late-night emails that had nothing to do with class. One night he wrote, "There's something about the way you see the world. You make everything feel softer." I knew exactly what he meant, and it terrified me. But it thrilled me too. I was falling for him. I didn't want to. I knew it was a mess waiting to happen, but I couldn't stop. He made me feel understood, desired, like I wasn't just another face in a crowded lecture hall. And then a week later, everything shattered. I was scrolling Instagram late one night when I saw a tagged post from someone I didn't know. It was a photo of Professor Hayes dressed in a tux, standing next to a woman in a white gown. The caption? "Can't believe these two are finally tying the knot this weekend." I stared at the screen, heart pounding. There was no mistaking it. That was him. And the woman? She wasn't just a random date. She was his fiancée. To be continued in part 2.